Sorry about last week. Fuzz and I were supposed to do a video or two, and well, what happened was my father had to go to the hospital, and Fuzz just got up to his ears in homework. Here I am talking about today about Star Trek. Star Trek. Yay. If you don't know the difference between Star Trek and Star Wars, what's wrong with you? Yoda's not a part of Star Trek. What is wrong with you? So of course, the difference between Star Trek and Star Wars is kind of pretty big difference. In order to distinguish between the two, here is a way that I can help you out. Star Wars is a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. With Star Trek, you should know it starts with space, the final frontier. Characters that you need to remember in Star Trek is Captain Kirk, Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Spock, Bones or Dr. McCoy, Uhura, Scotty, and just because it's Benedict Cumberbatch, Khan. I think that would be just terrifying. But here I am talking about Star Trek, not Star Wars. Star Wars can get out of the picture. Star Trek, things that we need to know, it was written by Gene Roddenberry. To address the fandom, it is called Trekkers, not Trekkies. Trekkies is apparently a derogatory term for them, so you might want to stay away from that. Of course, if you don't feel offended by it, if you don't really care, or if it really is a derogatory term to you guys, go ahead and tell me on either my Tumblr or in the comment section below. Also, another thing to know that it was the inspiration behind a couple of items and sort of things. First, they believe that it was the inspiration behind the cell phone. The little bleep 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 thing that they have, right? I forgot what it's called. And the tablet, and the super fast computer, and more space travel. Because space is the final frontier. Another thing that it's famous for is its multiracial cast. It had African American, it had white people, it had Asian people, it had a whole slew of people who were not white. And that was kind of weird at the time. And to make it even more weird, Captain Kirk and Uhura kissed at one point, which also led to the first multiracial kiss on television, which was such a big uproar. The writers actually said at one time that it was really scary writing that scene because they had no idea how the fan base was going to react to it. Of course, there was nothing but support that came through. Some of the fan letters that was written was, "That was great, you guys did awesome, amazing job, I'm very proud of you guys, I love watching this show, it made me love it even more, it's really blah 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 blah." The only bad letter they got was from a farmer in the South. He said that he didn't see the kiss as natural, but he understood that if Captain Kirk has someone as beautiful as Uhura in his arms, that he wasn't going to miss an opportunity to kiss her. And now we're seeing it rebooted, essentially. Some people like the reboot, some people don't like the reboot. I personally like the reboot. Of course, you kind of can't come back from exploding Vulcan, right? Like the Vulcan planet, so. Of course, in the original series, if you have ever seen it, it starts off immediately. They are in space. They don't go through any training. They're just in space. Captain Kirk is Captain Kirk, or Captain Kirk, Captain Kirk, Captain Kirk. My theory is the reason why we're seeing this come up so quickly is because of two things. One thing. Fudge, I have no idea what I'm saying. My theory is that the reason why we're seeing another reboot and more growing up and coming of age stories is for Generation Y. I don't know what Generation Y is. Generation Y is the babies that were born in 1990 through the 2000s. We are also known as the Millennium Generation. So Generation Y is probably the second biggest generation that is known currently. The first generations are the baby boomers. Men got back home from war. And the ladies were all like, "That's a fine looking man. I'm gonna have his babies. Hey girl, what's going on? Well, hey guy, what's going on? I like you." Anyways, the reason why is because Generation Y is such a big techno sort of thing. That's why we're seeing a big jump in these movies and books and television shows about growing up and leaving the house. For example, Monsters Incorporated just came out with a movie, Monsters University. If you have not gotten the chance to see it, you should really check it out. It's pretty cute. I liked it. I mean, I would say that, now I know like some of you guys are kind of like, no, that's not the reason. It's just that Hollywood has run out of ideas. Not necessarily, I don't think. I mean, Battleship was kind of like a... Hollywood has good ideas, it's just they don't come out on screen like they should. So it kind of is, I don't know about you guys, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are still in high school, but the thought of me growing up and getting out of the house has been pretty scary. And Star Trek kind of helps with that. They're showing that it's a really big universe out there. It's scary and it's frightening and there are some things that could kill you, but you have friends on your side, and that is probably the most beautiful things about why these movies are being rebooted and why these stories are being told. And it's kind of really terrifying to be by yourself, but with good friends and good family you will always find your way home. It may not be in the way you expect, but you will always find your way home. People who I ship together. Okay, here we go. Captain Kirk and Spock. I support the first slash. But there's kind of two sides to the coin. I think that they have a really good relationship going for them. One is a cute little fluffy thing that relies on logic and who relies on rules and basis and stuff. The other relies on gut feeling and spur-of-the-moment decisions. I also ship together Uhura and Captain Kirk. Not only, mainly because, kind of, yeah, I do, because I also ship together Spock and Uhura. Mainly because the reboot series kind of just made me drool over that possibility, that idea, and I think that's it for today. A couple of announcements real quick, guys. So sit back for a bit. Fuzz and I are planning a whole lot of things, so make sure you subscribe down below. It's easy, a monkey can do it. And the other thing is, in November, Fuzz doesn't even know about this, so sorry for springing this on you, Fuzz. In November, there is a series coming out called SuperWhoLock, the audio drama. I have been a part of the writing team, and I'm going to see if I can get some more information and put it in the little thingamabob down there. The thing, you know what I'm talking about, the thing. Also, make sure you follow Fuzz and I on Tumblr. My username is The Catholic Fangirl, all one word. And Fuzz's is The Story Art Is. I practically blog whenever I can, practically. So yeah, go ahead and make sure to subscribe. Of course, we may have like another week, like last week, where I had to drive my dad to the hospital last week, and where Fuzz had to, Fuzz was like up to his ears in homework. It was kind of a mess. So yeah, I apologize about that. We are working on just making sure that we get our stuff done, get our homework done. Also in November, November is going to be a very big month for us. I hope you guys start subscribing to us. Fuzz is going to do a review November, and I am going to do a creative November. I'm going to be talking about what to do when writing, what not to do when writing. I'm going to read you guys some of my fanfics. I'm going to read you guys some of my original work, which is really scary to me. And then in December, Fuzz is going to have a creative December. He's going to talk about what to do when drawing, what not to do when drawing, stuff like that. And he's also going to show you some of his fan art, and then he's also going to show you some of his original work. Please keep in mind that we are sharing our personal lives with you, so please be nice to us. Please be nice to us. We will find ways of making fun of you. Just trust me. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, and keep a smile on your face because you have no idea what an impact a smile can have on someone. Thanks. Bye.